Hello, conference report. I just want to say on the subject that you touch on very indirectly, because you say you took one point of a video I haven't even seen. But I view all paranoia about the teeming masses with the utmost of suspicion, because there is a historical sense to this. For thousands of years, there have been these teeming masses. Don't go in their neighborhoods. Luckily we could make our little, I say we, I was one of the teeming masses, but luckily the wealthy, I should say, could make their own little homes. But forever these cities are growing and these pots full of the masses are boiling over. And sometimes it seems like there's nowhere to go. But there's still other cities, little towns, we have transportation, we can get further out of this overflowing pot of teeming masses. Oh, they're overflowing and affecting the culture. And then we found out, as we got better and better communication, the huge size of these teeming masses communities, they end up defining the culture. And so, we must bring it down, we must bring it down. The teeming masses are now saturating us. And the ironic thing is all the well-intentioned people that are going to not have kids because they want to be conscientious about this. And what are they doing? They're leaving the teeming masses to keep multiplying, right, with no solution. Because what's the problem with the teeming masses? Nobody thinks, hey, let's get rid of the teeming masses by giving them a proper infrastructure so they're healthy, so it's a healthy culture. Let's do that. No, we need the teeming masses to exploit. And that's also behind a lot of population control. It's like, well, we've decided there is no way to drive our SUVs without the teeming masses, but we have to keep them down so that they don't overflow their container. I don't really like to hear that. If you're that conscientious, I want to hear entirely about how you're going to solve the problem of the teeming masses as it really exists. So we're in the modern world, fine. Teleport yourself back 1,000 years. There's teeming masses in these cities. How are you going to solve the problem they have? They have a problem then. They didn't have to wait till the population got huge. They were already in the overpopulated situation you fear. How can that be solved? There was enough room and infrastructure. And you'll find this planet still has enough room and infrastructure. It has enough room for 10 billion people. If they're not killing and blowing each other up, no, there's no more room for just randomly blowing stuff up every, couple years, having wars constantly. So focus on that. The problem is not the teeming masses taking your services away. You are a fucking parasite on the teeming masses. Isn't that amazing? I mean, the teeming masses, this big hulking beast with all this, self-indulgent art and stuff like this, and we look down on it, and we're, as a ruling separate thing of that, insofar as, I'm in a wealthy country, we're the parasite, we're the tick on that animal. That animal is a notch above us in that respect. Now, if we can have an influence and help that become a healthy animal, that culture, then maybe we could be something better than a parasite, on a foraging animal. So I view population paranoia with the utmost suspicion, because when I've looked into it, its genealogy is clear. It's clear to me where it comes from. And that it would have a face of a conscientious face, that's just typical for that kind of thing. That's how it propagates itself. It's in the best interest, it's only because I care, or this or that. Yeah, well, maybe that's you, but where did you get the ideas that set you off? Where did the motivation for the people that did the research, where does it all come from? That energy is all paranoia about the poor. So fuck that.